Or at least get close. We may not fully finish it, but by golly, we will try. Zoom. Everybody give me a hot second here while we get things set up. Hope everybody's had a good couple of days. I'm excited for this week to hurry up and be over. I'm excited for good weather. You know, let's try and focus on the good tonight. What do we have to be angry about? You know, if you guys are struggling with something, talk to me. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out together. All right, just about ready. Sorry, I just want to make sure. Alrighty. Okay. And we're off. We're ready. We're ready. Let's destroy Metal Gear. Zoom. Ring, 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 ring.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear.
Yeah.
It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards. Nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but
There are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep.
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Cause I ain't a hacker. Nope. Nope. Sure am not. Hey, shout out to the Djibouti show, man. They're playing through Twin Snakes, and God bless Damon's heart. He's not the best at the game, but he tries.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Good people over there. Go check them out.
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Zoom. Zoom. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great.
Bingo, bango.
So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
Skill.
Won't show up on radar.
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's what the
But unlike
railgun's
a
for.
missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Bingo.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Ugh.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses. Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Ooh. Hold on. That setting's not correct. Something got switched up here. This needs to... Did that work? Oh, do I enter? There we go. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. We're good. There they are! Take you sons of bitches out. So you're the one the boss has been talking about. Oh, it's so beautiful! Oh, it's so beautiful, Calvin. Sick, dude. The Patriot 2.0. It's known as the Patriot. Damn, my settings are all messed up. Oh, dude, my settings are all messed up. Hold on, I gotta redo them all. Sorry about that, I didn't realize everything was messed up. But looks like damn near everything's messed up. So switch is gonna be that. Inventory item that. Switch weapon that. Inventory weapon that. Radio bango. Yes, yes, yes. And good. Alright. Oh shit. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Oh shit, there's a guy there. Okay, you're cool, bro. We get it. Somebody left this box right next to Metal Gear? It's so pixely? I mean, come on, it's a 20-year-old game. I know it's pixelated. I need to quit messing around. Get myself killed.
Where'd he go?
Oh, okay. Shit, my bad. It was a joke about something I said. Damn, your boy needs some rations up in this bitch. Your boy needs a ration.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Locknor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China...
Yeah, the
I see.
CTBT. Yeah.
Yes.
Of
When the
course.
other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders.
Yes. Yeah.
The president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Yeah, well, I took it off.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always
Yeah,
took.
she was popping in Valiums
Something
and
to do
shit.
with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox dye was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Ha! Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
Yeah.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Galukovic's forces.
Are you going to fight the
They
whole
can still
world?
nuke the fuck out of you.
What's wrong with that?
Tactical
we can
strike
launch a
your
nuclear
ass.
warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads.
Oh, how
Once
convenient.
we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer
Outer heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Aztec president are
Don't look at the
both
screen. I'm not.
Does
That's not
Snake
me.
know how the override system works?
dead. You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece.
By the way, guys,
and
I'm not gonna
Snake
be able to
cares
beat
for
the,
her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl.
The
She's
torture.
alive.
If they torture me, I can't.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the president was talking about? It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes, it's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah.
Yep.
The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
Clever.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key.
Room temperature,
Input the
cold,
keys
and hot.
in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right.
Si,
All you
senor.
do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
Oh.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Snack! Your elbow! Snack, you dropped the key card. Snack, what the fuck? How did it fly so far, Snack?
Fell on the drainage ditch.
You better jump off and get that shit, Snack. Fuck,
Snake.
bitch. Snack, fuck.
This is bulletproof glass.
Bulletproof
There's no way in.
glass.
I'll enjoy
Watching you die. I actually might die here. Because I have no rations. And he's about to sick the dogs on me.
You've got to get that key.
He's about to sick the homies on me. I ain't got shit but body armor. LOL. Come on, Snack. Zoom. That was probably the best case scenario there, what I just did. I got kind of lucky there. I probably used like 1, maybe 5 too many stun grenades, but it's okay. I can spare stuns. Stuns, that's what they're for. Oh shit, there it is. You see it? Pretty sure that's it. And the chase. Oh shit, that camera moves quickly. If I can remember this here. Shit, that hurts. Does the box help? No. Not at all. Oh! Get out of the box! Where's that bomb? I gotta get that out of my inventory. Where's the bomb? Because I remember you pick it up and he's like, drop that shit. Somebody trying to... Exactly, right there. There's no bomb.
Anthony! Snake!
That's some booty hole, man. Alright. Unless I don't remember this part correctly. It's possible. Pow key. Shit! I did it again. Okay, here we go. That's it. Let's just go. Wait, wasn't there another health over here actually? There was back above. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Very good, very good. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Oh wait. Yeah. Now we go back up. Because I gotta do the room temp one first. Yeah. Where that PAL key? We got this, we got this, we got this. Zoom. Zoom! Oh, I want to shoot him so bad, but I'm gonna wait so I don't... Oh, Jesus, Snake. What are you doing? I ain't trying to get another alert. Just try and do this smart. Pretty sure that camera can see me. And I'm pretty sure it can see me regardless of what I'm about to do. But I'm still gonna do it. Yeah, it's gonna see it either way. I think. So just throw this out and then run in there, right?
PAL code number 1 confirmed.
Awaiting PAL code number 2. Now
Awaiting
freeze the key.
PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2, freeze the key.
Zoom. Don't move. Run. Zoom. Oh! Shit! Come around that corner, big boy. You gonna catch a PSG-1 round. That's right. Huh? What was that noise? That's the moss. Knew that. So at this point, we just gotta go back to where we fought Raven. Or where we killed Raven. Which is a bit of a trek. You gotta go past the heat part, which also makes it tricky because you gotta get back in time and not let the key thaw out. But it's usually not too bad. Like, I haven't had any issues with it. Okay, so not going to take any chances here. I don't see any point. Just do that. I'm going to put on my therms. My thermies. Okay, so now we can just hang out here for a little bit. And actually, I don't think there's guys here right now. No. So when we come back through here with the heated key, there's guards here. So it makes it a little more difficult to get through here quickly because you gotta watch out for guards. But right now, we're good. So we'll just spend, I think, about 1.5 minutes in the cold, and it should turn. So we'll just keep an eye on it. Lay down. Do some spins. Maybe some target practice? No target practice there. Shit. Bird hunting, you know what I'm saying, Taylor? So I call bird hunting. And it's cold. So now that it's cold, we go back. Again. That's okay. Have this done in no time. Back here, climb up this stupid shit. The last part of this game is a lot of doubling up on the same areas you've been through. You know, like when Meryl gets killed and not killed, but shot up by a wolf, and you gotta go back and get the sniper, and, you know, you double back through a lot of shit. I'm not even gonna check over there right now. But then this part, you go through, like, so much, quite a bit. But, I love it. Ain't complaining, really. Alright, so equip the PAL key. Another chaff, which I'm getting low on. Shit! Number 2.
PAL code number 2 confirmed.
Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Heat.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
Warm the key. Rub it on your balls, Snake. That'll do the trick. Zoom. God, he's gotta be close. I don't want him to see me. Zone. 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 I love them zones, dude. All about them zones. I don't think so, mister. You got some more chaps up here? Because that's all I need. Oh! You got nothing. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You got nothing. Oh, sir. I'm sorry. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, now there's people here. Gosh darn it. Oh, you don't drop me nothing. Okay. Oh, great. It's more cold. More cold. Why is it so cold? too late, Snake. Now die.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about
Okay.
it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
It's right.
Snake, try to remember.
Something like that.
Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find
Oh
out
yeah,
anything.
sodium
So
pentothal.
it's true, isn't
Totally.
it?
Naomi.
Is that like truth serum?
I can't believe it.
I think that
That
is.
means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
I'm the carrier
All I
boy.
can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
I'm the one sent here to spread it out. Oh, spoiler alert. Shit. It's gonna be quiet now. This game's 20 years old. If you haven't played it yet, shame on you, and what have you done with your life? 2 questions, 1 statement. Actually, 1 question. Wait, give me that. Got me a clay. Can I just fuck this thing up and play? I don't even want to play. With no gosh darn gun cameras. Okay. Back above ground. Well, let's see. Damn, I got so much FAMAS ammo, I should just start spraying. Spraying. So I'm chilling hotter than you. Yeah. I'm chillin', chillin', hotter than you. Alright. I mean, this is good. All I gotta do... Whoa! Whoa! Just gotta kick it right here for a minute. Ooh, I'm gonna get that ration. You see that ration? Get that ration, boy. Better believe, better believe. And we are good. So we are heated up. Are you joking me? Alright. You know, I thought for a second maybe something might be up there, but come on. So what am I supposed to do? Be like crawl? Oh jeez. Just lay down right here. This is close enough, right? Lay down right here. He's gonna come down the stairs. Oh no, he don't. Here we go. Be gone. Make this quick. We got places to be. Yep. Skip. Oh, come on. Oh, I think I'm gonna get another call. That's right. Another call from Liquid. It's the next elevator. Nice. That's worth it. Yeah, I should get that phone call. See if I can get that phone call. Yeah, about me being a monster.
Snake, can you hear me?
Oh,
It's
no, damn
Naomi.
it.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Snake, why are you
Naomi,
killing birds, you monster?
Is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself.
Oh, here
I
we
don't
go.
know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia?
Dirty
What's now
little,
known as
I mean,
Zimbabwe?
orphan.
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother.
Yes. Frank
Frank
Yeager.
Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No.
I didn't destroy him, come on.
Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America.
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
He,
Who is he?
big boss.
You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Zanzibar.
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you.
Me.
I wasn't
That's
sure
all he
before, but
knows.
now I think I understand.
That's what
A
he lives
final
for.
battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Foxdie is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Foxdie contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Foxdie.
Huh? You weren't?
You were injected with Foxdie as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Foxdie was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Alright. Gotta be quick. No time to waste. Gotta go right now. Gotta go real fast. Gotta go right now. Gotta go. Please move. Oh. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Just have a shit ton of people. Oh. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Are we good? We're good. Okay. Let's throw our chaffs. Meet our chaps, bless the chaps. That was risky. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. This game is intense. This game is awesome. It's about to get, like, better. Like, right now. Buckle up. Zoom. We got more chafes. I'll take the chafes. Alright. Zoom. Alright, this is it. Moment of truth. Moment of truth, right here.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No, why?
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too.
Come on,
I
Snake.
really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole? What the?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Very close
Snake,
by.
that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Oh shit! No. Put on the gas mask. Call our boy. Call our boy. I taken.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Alright, because I mean, all I have is a minute. I mean, I'm in deadly gaze. I'm in the deadly gaze. Oh.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Sick, thanks, Bird. Preach, Bird. Preach, Bird. Hey, preach, Bird. Hey, preach, Bird. I preach it, Bird. Watch this. Alright, when I walk out here, listen to this, Oh, it's so creepy. It's watch. You see him. See him. Look, you can see him right there. He's right there! I see him! I see you, Liquid! Oh, there he goes. Look how blonde and muscular I am. You think I can shoot him with like a Nikita? Oh no, I can't Nikita. Blast him. Alright.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses?
Damn.
You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and Decoy
Carrier
Octopus.
boy.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and Decoy Octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles.
Les enfants terribles.
You're fine.
The
You got all
terrible
the old
children.
man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah!
Yeah.
Snake! Your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon! Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother! Now I'll show you the power of The weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
Oh my god.
It's moving. How do I stop it?
It's got a wiener laser. And the Otacon apparently programmed it to scream because it screams like a fucking dinosaur. And it's named Rex. So that's cool. Yeah, you're gonna scream, go "Wah!" It's been a while. I need to get closer. Need to get closer to him so he doesn't do that to me. He's gonna do the wiener laser. Machine guns. I'd rather take a machine gun than vest on that fucking rocket. Ow! Wiener. Alright, shoot your machine guns. Ooh. That hurt. Get him again. Woo! I need to get some rations.
Did that do it?
Damn! Nice try, Snake! Die!
Who it is?
Hurry! Get away! Great Fox.
The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So it is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
Oh my god.
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that
I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat.
I'll stop the thing
I'll
from
stop
moving.
it from moving. Bugs!
No.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt
jackals.
Instead of foxhounds, we use Royal Harriers.
Bugs.
How strong is that
That
exoskeleton of
exoskeleton
yours?
of yours.
Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Bra, bra.
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. Destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon, it will finally end. Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
This is where real men
Foolish
cry.
man.
Okay?
He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Yeah, I think the Ratchet was behind me. The wrong wave.
Snake!
Oh, I gotta redo this part too? Oh, that's lame. Well, hopefully I can do this part better, because I didn't do this part very good the first time. So let's see if we can do it a little better. Oh, really? Oh, come on! No. Woo! I think we're doing better here. Oh, that. Take it with Strats. We're gonna beat them. We're gonna do much better than we did last time. And we're gonna get this. I said we're gonna do much better than we did last time. What? I'm not hearing that properly. I'll keep him sidestepping. Oh, almost caught you radon slipping, cuz. This is the end of you. Oh! Alright, let's go ahead. Tack on one of those. Skip this.
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in the world of light. But soon, no good. I can't do it. It will finally end. There you are.
Okay, Jared. This camera angle is not doing it for me. Yeah, okay. Yep, Should I save right now? Is that a thing?
Snake, there's nothing I...
Yeah.
Don't give up.
Okay. The camera angle switching back and forth is not doing me any favors. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I can't see. Oh, jeez. Wasn't there a... Ow.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
Oh, get up. Are you... I need to remember to move. Oh, Jesus Christ. You and your goddamn lasers, Rex. You and your goddamn lasers, Rex. Yeah, this Rex is kicking my dick off right now. Okay, not even close, but that's fine.
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying
Okay,
shadow
can I look around?
in
No,
a
I can't
world
see
of
where that
light.
wrench is.
But soon,
Alright, let's play this smart. Come on, I can do this.
Finally end.
Here I am. I'm here. In case you were wondering. I'm like right here. Okay, I don't agree with your decision. Rations on, dude! I don't... What happened to my rations?
What happened? Snake! Snake!
Oh my god! I had my rations on! Why? Ugh. That blows my fucking mind. Ugh. That is frustrating beyond belief. Oh, okay. What? Launch your fucking missiles. Okay, apparently I was in range of that. Dude, what? This motherfucker, dude. Launch your faggot ass missiles. Missiles. Oh my god. Okay.
Snake! Snake!
I guess rations don't work in inventory against bosses. I just have to do it beforehand. Why are you turning? What are you doing? Oh my god, you're retarded. I want to run over here. Oh, this guy. Whoa, dude, shoot your missiles. Shit. This is the run. This is the run. This is the run.
you, I can finally die.
I can't do it.
After Zanzibar,
Zanzibar.
I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light.
I can't do
But
it.
soon
No,
it
I
will
can't do it.
finally end.
Alright, here we go. Okay. We're good. Let's get our health up, so I'm not playing that game. Dude. Okay. Your fucking laser. Please shoot your missiles. Okay. Don't shoot your missiles. Please shoot your missiles. What the fuck is he doing? Okay. I'm getting my ass whooped. Well, that's gonna hurt. Good job, Joe. Fucking hit his cockpit. Oh, you slut. And this is a fucking flawless run I'm doing right now. And I played like shit 3 fucking minutes before that. I guess I had to get more though.
Snake!
Whatever.
I'll crush you
It's been a
into
while.
dust!
Sleeping late as usual.
A snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the lies and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people,
There will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Oh, so these videos probably aren't gonna load. Oh, okay, some of them will. I mean, the actual live footage doesn't load
It started
properly.
in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer
It's
instinct.
basically just a lot of people in a lab.
Those soldier genes were transplanted
Live
into the
footage of
members of the
people
next
fucking
generation special
with
forces.
beakers
That's how
and
they
shit.
became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers.
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
Everybody knows that.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond.
Genes.
In order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you!
Meryl! Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel,
Bomb the
answer
shit
me.
out of this
The
place?
Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, P-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists
Maybe this is why I'm so
exploded a nuclear
conspiracy-minded
device.
playing this game.
Smart.
When I was a
You'll be
child.
murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you fall.
No shit.
At this height, it will kill even you.
Have at you, Snake.
Have at you, Snake.
Snake, are you okay?
Toads.
Don't give up.
Alright, so this is going to be the end of this episode. I know it's a cliffhanger, but this episode has already gone on way too long, and we can still squeeze at least another hour out of this. So, I know it's a good cliffhanger. Thank you to everybody that watched. This game's great. It's nostalgia central for me, and I love it. So, yep, talk to y'all later. Oh yeah! Down.